And we are live radio. We'll be right back after this.
This is Joey Black from the Allah Zulu, the AXE, and you're listening to DJ Halloween Snicker Dick on Underground Wicked Radio. You can catch us at longliveevil.com. Congratulations, motherfucker! Right before you pull my tits out.
DJ Snickers. Is that DJ Snickers as in you're snickering, or as in the candy bar, or you're like sweet as fuck? Okay, DJ Snickers, be quiet for 1 second. Underground Wicked Radio in the motherfucking house. Shaggy Too Dope in this bitch. Big shouts to you and everybody listening, fam.
All right, Underground Wicked Radio.
How's it going, Jay?
Shit, it's going real good, man. I'm gonna give you a drop. I'm gonna give you a drop so you can use it. All you gotta do is sample it. Check it out.
This is Violent J, and you're checking out Underground Wicked Radio. 2 Woo, bitch.
Shit! What up? This is Token. You're listening to DJ Snickers and on Underground Wicked Radio right now. You can find me everywhere at /Token Hip Hop. That's Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube, Snapchat. I got the meanest selfies in the game, so get at me. Token Hip Hop. Peace.
One point! Underground Wicked Radio! Shit from the Stag Island! Shit from the Stagos! What the fuck is up? Everybody fills their cup. Oh shit, or don't, because it breaks shit. And also, my Snickers, I love them. I love them. Man, if I met you, bro, I'd just cuddle and hug you. I'd be like, ah, shit, what's up, Snickers? I start petting you and shit. Like, I miss you. I start crying. Oh, fuck, man. Underground Wicked Radio, what the fuck's up? Everybody wake the fuck up. If you're sleeping, wake up. If you're not, oh man, go to bed. There's your drop, bitch.
Ah, fucking Zug. That was a good interview. Sure, you've heard of Zug Island.
Sounds like good times.
He was drunk, sitting on a golf cart a whole time, getting shots at the bar. Yeah, he was pretty wasted by the end of his interview. It was funny. So, how did you come up with your name, Mimzy MC?
It was given to me at birth, really. My name is actually Mim Elizabeth McCoy. And so my mother started calling me Mimzy from a baby, and it's just something that stuck. And then Facebook made me put a last name, so I put the MC behind my name because that's what I do.
Oh, yeah. I actually had DJ Snickers on there, but Facebook got crazy and made me take it down. Put my real name. I got mad. Joke. Facebook's been a joke. YouTube's been a joke lately. Where do you go about sharing your music to try to get new fans?
So as of now, it's just like a building process. It's just step by step. Like, okay, first you got to stack your music and build your catalog, and build the pages. It's distributed with CD Baby, so they distribute to a lot of different platforms. Currently, I'm really pushing for Spotify and YouTube. But I could go through the list and, of course, share those as well, because they really kind of cover a lot of ground when it comes to their distribution.
Oh, yeah. What do you got for a question?
What do you think makes your music stand out from others?
I mean, you have to listen to it. If people don't listen to my music, then they can't really give an opinion. As far as my opinion from my music standing out from others, the fact that I was recognized by the Juggalo community is a big indication that my music stands out from everybody else.
Tell her what you were listening to when you're getting your makeup ready for the interview.
Yeah, the great Malenko.
One of the old school ICP CDs. Oh, yeah.
Joker's cards. Love the Joker's cards. The Malenko is my favorite. My mother hated it. I loved it. It just is what it is.
I used to torture my stepfather with a Riddle Box CD.
No hell.
He would turn the power off. So I grew up on a farm. I'd go run an extension cord out to the barn and I would crank it in the basement to piss him off. I couldn't stand him. It was great.
Yep.
So tell us about your music video, Punch. I'm going to pull that up and we'll play it.
Okay, so make sure you pull up the Punch remix because I added some layers to it. It really just started as like, okay, well, I'm just gonna put this single out there. I'm gonna do a simple mic drop video, and then it started gaining some traction, and I started adding some layers to it, just playing around with the video editing, and it turned into what it has turned into.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've seen I think I've seen the original. I don't think I've seen this one yet.
Yep. So hopefully the lighting will be all right.
Listen to me punching while you plugging in a beat or something. Listen to me punching while you plugging in a beat or something. I said, listen to me punching while you plugging in a beat or something. Listen to me punching while you plugging in a beat or something. Sitting around here bluffing, wondering how you make it happen. There's nothing coming in like compounding interest rates. This business too heavy for your weak mind. That's why you want my dinner plate. Oh, me, you know what's coming. It's the invitation. I'm never late. Too busy making moves. So here, let me demonstrate. Make sure you get it straight. Saw you tricking out of the Super 8. Now watch me walk through walls and eat these pieces of shit, a piece of cake. Rabbits in my head. That's why I'm staying super straight. That's worth the Jeezy grinding all day. Make bets. You missed the day. You grasping for the win. When I win, I sit and contemplate. Coming back with an attack. My vibe gon' blow this out the gate. Uncontrollably static. Sharp boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's that super bass. Respect on Queen Nicki. No one gon' ever take a grace. Now back to what's happening. Put you all in check. Get out my face. You doing way too much. Do you need some more time to think to slow you down? That's why I levitate. Rising and climbing. No need to fight for attention. Got these lyrics on lock with your bitch and put you all to sleep in submission. No reminiscence. Your career is in remission. Blowing steam off toxic emissions. Switch my position and flip it. You wouldn't be remembered anyway. You got the right one. Wanna see me on the wrong day. I'm so far ahead. Need my space to elevate. Now listen to me punching while you plugging in a beat or something. Was you listening? Listen to me punching while you plugging in a beat or something. Pay attention. Listen to me punching while you plugging in a beat or something. Do you hear me now? I said, listen to me punching while you plugging in a beat or something.
Definitely going to be adding that one into rotation on the radio. That's a good song. You got that. You remind me of Whitney Payton. You know who she is?
I don't.
Oh damn. Maybe I should throw one of hers on. She's she was in the Juggalo scene. I don't think quite as much. Actually, I think she did perform The Gathering this year. Whitney Payton did. Yeah, I'll have to send you some of her links. So what does your immediate family think of the music you make? Do they support you?
They do. I have a very, very small family, and then I have extended family as far as, my team members and everything. And they all support what I do. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, like, if anybody's going to support me, because I know my music is amazing. It means that much to me. I take it very seriously. And when I made the Punch video and I started adding layers into it, it's not just a lyrical ability. It's a total mental discipline for me as well. And so that's why I included the boxing, like the shadow boxing, as well as the working out, because it's like, in order for me to stay focused in the music underground, like, I have to do something physically so my mind and my body can match one another.
Hell yeah. What you got?
So if you had to choose one album to listen to and only that album forever for like the rest of your life, what would it be?
It would have to be my music.
Oh
It would
yeah.
have to be my music because it's my music. I play my music more than probably anybody plays my music. And if I had to be stuck with somebody for the rest of my life, it would be me. So it would be my albums.
So we did an interview the other night, and we asked that guy a question, and he got stumped. He couldn't give us an answer because he listened to so many artists. It was funny. I finally just moved on from that question. Have you performed live shows?
Yes, I have performed live shows, primarily just here in the Shreveport area. Just kind of dipping my toes into the underground scene. I got really sick, like right after COVID. I wound up getting really sick, and so it was like, okay, well, am I going to be a bedroom rapper and just keep rapping for my kids? Or am I going to go ahead and get my demo recorded and dip my toe into the scene here in Shreveport, Louisiana? And that's what I did. And then I just continued the motion from there. I performed around the local clubs here. I have a show coming up down south in Alexandria. And then I have another show coming up at another local bar here. And of course, I'm always looking to expand and to find more opportunities and chances to perform. So,
What is that high you get when performing on stage? When you get off the stage, how do you come down from that high? Can you explain how it feels to you?
It's just, when it comes to adrenaline, because that's what it is, it's adrenaline. And I have to remind myself and I have to remind new artists as well, like, oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. No, it's adrenaline. It's actually excitement. And so it's really not coming down from a high. It's more of a like, okay, that's really amazing. So now where am I going to direct myself so I can continue to elevate myself?
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. We're gonna do a video reaction. Before I pull this video up, I don't want to ruin it.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna have you close your eyes, cover your eyes right now. Don't look until I tell you, even after the music starts playing.
I'm scared. I don't know what the hell y'all are gonna do.
Oh, you'll it's worth it, trust me. Right,
Okay.
let me get it pulled up. I'll tell you when the title vanishes because I don't want you to see the title.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you to uncover your eyes. All right, let me get this pulled up.
Okay.
Come on, get it together.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. You got your eyes covered?
Yes.
Keep them covered. I'm going to hit play.
Something
I'll
wrong
let
with
you know
him.
when it's gone. Yeah, go ahead. Uncover them.
Okay, so this is the dude that Tech just collaborated with, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He's totally bringing Slipknot vibe.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So what'd you think?
Okay, so this is their Tech is such a genius. Strange Music is so amazing because they have this team of people who are just like all on the same mental level. Like, okay, we're gonna think outside of the box. Like, we're not gonna just consolidate ourselves to rap. We're gonna go to opera. We're gonna go to rock. We're gonna, he's worked with System of a Down. He's worked with Slipknot. This gentleman here, and I apologize if I don't retain names very well.
Ronnie Rocky.
Okay, so Rocky, and it's for me, it's exciting. It's really exciting to watch the evolution of what Tech is doing with music, and it's totally impressive. And the rush from that is just knowing that there is a team of people that are all able to sit and gather at a table and say, okay, so what have you got? Okay, cool. So this is what I've got. Now let's put it together. And they actually have succeeded to make that happen, not just once, but multiple times. And I have so much respect for his team just because of reasons like that. For real.
It blew my mind because when they dropped that video, they didn't put that Tech Nine was in there or the guy from Slaughter to Prevail. I can't think of his name at the moment. So he kind of just threw it out, not telling anybody. He waited, I think, 5 days before he posted that they were featured on it. But when he came in, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't expecting it. So what other song would you want us to play on the interview?
What other song of mine would I want y'all to play?
Yes.
Play Fate Has It.
Fate Has It? Tell us about that song.
So Fate Has It, I use a lot of my experiences in romance to muse my music. And it's just one of those things. I'm a domestic violence survivor. And so this is, I'll be doing a benefit dinner and speaking as a domestic violence survivor coming up on October the 12th here in Shreveport. I'm their guest speaker. I'm really looking forward to that. So with all that being said, that's where I find my empowerment. And that's one of the reasons why I started to rap and really get serious about it, because it has saved me mentally from just completely self-destructing. So Fate Has It is just another one of those songs. It's like, okay, so, I won't name any names, but Fate Has It. So you can go ahead and pull that one on up.
Now, is that on? Yep, there it is. Found it.
Mm-hmm. I love this song, y'all.
Voice.
Damn. You came out of state. Kept the shit secret. Second like cinch fake. Tried to hide it. Even break escape. Saw it all. So you can say that I kept it real. You came out of state. hair, drift off to sleep while I dissipate. I was never there. I really thought that you were down. I kept it real. You came on stage. Kept the shit secret. The second light set your face. Tried to hide it. You made the great escape. Saw it all so you can say that. I kept it real. You came on stage. Kept the shit secret. The second light set your face. Tried to hide it. You made the great escape. Saw it all so you can say your thing. I really thought that you were down till you saw me coming up. Saw it for what it was, just another convenient fuck. Realize that I'm nuts, turns me on to fuck you up. Grab a piece of this wood, it's understood. I'm throwing up chucks, running games, slam dunks, slamming jabs and getting stuck. So sick to cure a puzzle that's been fucked up. Weaponizing my feelings, now to launch these rockets. There's not a damn thing you could do, wouldn't stop. Even if I wanted, I'm an outlaw by nature. So show me if you want to, boo.
Knock your dick in the dirt with a pair of my steel toe boots.
Brag about me, bitch. I hit just screaming my name. If it played out right that night, we might be one and the same. Thought that you were down. I kept it real. You came on stage. Kept the shit secret. The second light set your face. Tried to hide it. You made the great escape. Saw it all so you can say that. I kept it real. You came on stage. Kept the shit secret. The second light set your face. Tried to hide it. You made the great escape. Saw it all so you can say your thing.
Yeah, it's my shit.
That's a damn good song. Was that?
Thank you.
I can't wait to put that one on the radio too. Wow.
Yeah, hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
hadn't
I've
heard
got
that
that
one
one
yet.
on repeat.
Yeah, that was. What'd you think, babe?
That's awesome.
That was an awesome song. Actually, let's get the radio drop in while I'm thinking of it. So I'm gonna have you shout out. You're listening to your name. You're listening to Underground Wicked Radio. Listening to DJ Snickers and DJ Stars and whatever the hell else you want to say, and then links where people can find you on social media. It will be cut out and play in rotation on the radio in front of your music.
Okay,
Go for it.
All right, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mimzy, from the Shreveport, Louisiana area, and I am being interviewed on the Underground Wicked Radio with DJ Snickers and DJ Stars. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the Port City, especially 50 Cent for coming on in and taking shop. And I want to give a shout out to Rude Boys Artworks for being my official sponsors through this whole thing. Y'all can find me on all platforms at Mimzy MC. Consultation at mimzymc.com. Just Google me, it'll pop up.
Hell yeah. So, what songs have you heard from Kincaid?
So that's actually the first time I ever heard him. And the first time I heard him, like I saw the drop that him and Tech did for the video, and then I saw Tech get on stage with him because he was performing on another stage, and so he made a guest appearance with him live, and I saw that. That's the first time I've heard him, but what I really like about him is he's bringing back the authenticity of like the actual, like when we were listening to Slipknot, when we were listening to Korn, when we were listening to System of a Down, you know, for so long that particular genre of music was, it just disappeared. You know, and so I feel like he's bringing that back and resurrecting it, and I think it's really a good thing, for sure.
Now Kincaid on Facebook. What songs have you heard by him?
So I heard the one that he has posted on his page, and I looked up his YouTube, and he told me that he's having some issues with distribution. You know, so it's kind of challenging to find his music, but I really like the country twang he has in his voice. I love the image that he's presenting, and I like that he's calling himself the Wolf of Oak Street.
Yes, yeah,
that's pretty badass. You know what I'm saying? So it's very off. It's I get stuck sometimes. Y'all have to forgive me because I'm excited. It's an exciting.
Oh, you're good. So there's one song on his album that my girlfriend really likes. She wants me to play for you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Interview. Then I can drop you the link so you can listen to more of his music. I'll inbox it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I really think you're gonna like this one, seeing how you like old school ICP.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play it and then we'll talk about that after.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Welcome to the circus.
Hello, I'm the wolf. Let me welcome you to the circus where time is no longer relevant and running is really worth it. Please drop your medication because they're no longer working. If you ended up here, I hate to tell you it's probably for a purpose. Hit your head the days they told the posters who posted notes, then rolled the hopeless. They know the road that will roll the soulless right through the gates. I roller coaster with these wicked clowns unloading soda all over crowds with their axes hosted while juggling proud with fire blowers with painted faces and masks glowing. Welcome to the circus where you get your new beginning, where you wake up in the morning and you think about the end. The people are so many, they're either angry or friendly, just shadows in the darkness. There's no reason for pretend. Again, welcome to the circus where you get your new beginning. Where you wake up in the morning and you think about the end. The people are so many, they're either angry or friendly. Just shadows in the darkness, there's no reason for pretend. A fortune's told, a fortune's sold. I'm standing right here with my tortured soul. They said we're different, they said we're weird. Yeah, they said that shit till we lost control. Baseball bats and a funny smile. You better hide your kids when we're on patrol. Cause these side attractions are about the action and it's no holds barred when it all unfolds. We got a dark side and nigga get exposed. Rods and hoes, torn up clothes, a large collection of human skulls, and a witch in the back with a human toes. See, everybody knows how our movement goes, but there really seems to be some confusion, though. So let me kick knowledge like a fusion's hole. Welcome to the circus, the music show. Welcome to the circus where you get your new beginning, where you wake up in the morning and you think about the end. The people are so many, they're either angry or friendly, just shadows in the darkness, there's no reason for pretend. Again, welcome to the circus where you get your new beginning, where you wake up in the morning and you think about the end. The people are so many, they're either angry or friendly, just shadows in the darkness, there's no reason for pretend. Boy, don't look at me like that. Welcome to the circus.
So what'd you think?
Totally original, you know, and that's so important. It's so important with any music for it to be, you know, original, like, and not just a cookie cutter copier of, you know, whatever is marketable. And it's cool to be marketable. That's cool. I can dig it. I can do marketable things as well. But he needs to really build his platforms. That was kind of what we were talking about with distribution, because it's very hard to find his work. But you know, once you find it and you listen to it, it's like, man, yeah, he's on point. He's really on point. It's definitely original work, and I have appreciation for that.
How about Kincaid and Mimzy song in the future?
I mean, we could make it happen.
You guys need to hook up and do a song. That'd be dope.
It would be. I agree with that.
So, yeah, that's right. He took a hiatus. 15 years, Easy said. Easy 606. And he's just coming back, which is pretty cool. I'm glad he's back doing his music. So how long have you been making music for people tuning in?
I mean, since I was a kid, you know, since I could reach the piano, I actually started writing classical music on the piano when I was a kid, because that's the only instrument I had access to. And then I was in the band, played clarinet, was in the choir. Yeah, awesome. Woodwinds, right on. You know, was in the choir. And then Probably, I would say around 13 is when I discovered the Great Malenko. I had some friends turn me on to ICP, and of course, I was already a huge Eminem fan. And I found out I could rap, and I was like, I can rap, and all my friends were like, "Hey, you can rap," and I was like, "That's cool," But we were teenagers, and then I stepped away from it for a while because keep in mind, I'm a domestic violence survivor. So that was like from the time I was 18 until I would say like 29, 28, 29. That's how long that lasted. And so I took a hiatus because of what was going on with my life. And then really I came back to it, and it just unlocked everything for me. And really gave me a way to be mentally free and to express myself, and use my First Amendment rights and just get it up and out of me, without causing any harm. Because I think that's very important, when you release that type of energy, to release it with no harm intended. Wherever it goes, it just goes.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. No.
I'm alive. Here I am. I'm alive. Okay.
I don't talk about it much, but I did 10 years attempted murder on my stepfather when I was a kid because I got youthful offender out of it. I finally had enough of his bullshit because he was doing that same crap to my mother, beating her up, and she ended up getting a concussion and 10 stitches in her hand, and I just lost my shit. And right. Yeah. If it hadn't been for the cops showing up, I would have been in jail for murder. Was it worth it? You're fucking right. It was worth it. Got her away from him. But yeah, I don't believe in that shit. So get off that topic. It's gonna get me wound up.
Right. Don't get me on the soapbox.
Yeah. So how would you price your verses if it was to come down to collabing with artists? Would you charge, or would you just do it for the love of music?
At this point, it just kind of depends because I'm really just getting my feet wet, and so it just depends. My thing is, if it's an artist who's actually serious and wanting to build and actually wanting to collaborate, and it's a solidified sound, the mixing and mastering is done well, the splits are done accurately, there's an agreement like, hey, this is how we're going to do this. I don't have a problem working with other artists. It just depends. It varies from person to person. I'm more focused on building my business when it comes to finances at this point in time, because what I've learned about the music industry the past 2 years that I've been doing this is it's so important just to get in rotation, network and get in rotation and get with other artists and build and talk to other people and build a catalog. And, because royalties on Spotify or any of the platforms it's a freaking joke, so the money doesn't really come in until you are either up here and have that ability to charge for your lyricism skills, and the concerts and tours and merchandise and all of that, so I would definitely be willing to work in collaboration and not charge anybody, especially in my beginning stages, for sure.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do. I haven't done this in a while. We're gonna do marry, kill, fuck. I'm gonna give you 3. Marry, kill, fuck. I'm gonna give you 3 artists. All right. So I'm gonna throw Tech 9 in there.
Okay.
Actually, let's do an actor too. Bundy from Married with Children, and then the lead singer of Korn. Go for it.
And what do you want me to do?
Marry, kill, fuck. You got to choose.
Wait a minute. I would fuck Jonathan Davis.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I guess me and Tech would just have to face off. So he'd probably be the one that I'd be facing off with. Okay. Just out of respect for his family situation. And then I guess I'd just be stuck with Al.
Oh shit! She can marry Al Bundy.
I feel like Al would be open about it. He'd let me fuck Jonathan. It'd be cool.
Oh shit! That's a good answer.
Oh, thanks.
Oh man. Okay, so
Wow.
Y'all just put me on spy. Y'all just gonna put me on blast. Come on.
damn
Come
right.
on with it.
So what do you got for a question?
Who would you say, as a musical artist, influences you the most?
Who influences me the most? Okay, so again, it's not really it kind of depends on what day it is. Like, because one day I might be listening to Jonathan Davis. One day I might be listening to Eminem. One day I might be listening to Kendrick Lamar. One day I might be listening to Cardi B. One day I might be listening to Snow the Product. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It really depends. And I'm very, very, one day I might, be playing the violin and listening to some classical music and just like sitting back in the cut like, hey, today's the day. Let me get my mind right. We're going to put on some Vivaldi. It's just one of those things. My inspiration isn't consolidated just to one artist. My inspiration is more of how am I feeling? What am I feeling? How am I feeling? What's going on in my life? What do I need to present for myself? Because at the end of the day, I'm not making music for anybody else. I'm making it for myself.
Oh yeah. That's the way it should be. Make it for yourself, and if people want to listen, then they're going to listen to it. I feel that. So if you could make the ultimate cipher with you and two other artists, who would you choose?
Oh, God. That's hard. I just an ultimate cipher.
Yep. Could be live or dead.
Alive or dead. I really don't have an answer for that. It would take more than just a on the spot, like, okay, well, who would you do a cipher with? Yellow Wolf.
Oh,
I would do a cipher with Yellow Wolf. And Token. I would do a cipher with Token.
I see the thumbs up when I played his radio drop.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Token hip hop's good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Dax? You ever listen to him?
So again, I'm not great with names. I believe I know who you're speaking of. You would have to play his music for me to elaborate on that.
He did a song with Tech Nine called Faster.
He's newer to the game, correct?
I want to say about 5 years now. He's been popping up.
Google just so I can see what his face looks like. Give me just a second.
I think his most popular one was he did like a Joker theme song. It was pretty cool.
Dax, right. Okay,
Dax,
so
yep.
Dax does a lot of like when he comes in the studio and it's like the person off the street comes in the studio.
Yeah, his TikTok.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's very creative. He's a very creative individual.
It's pretty good. We gotta play one more song.
All right.
By you. Let's see. What would be the other one you'd want us to play?
Play Welcome Home.
Welcome Home.
Yep.
Okay. That is a good one. I have heard that one. Welcome Home. Tell us about this song before we cut over to it.
So, Welcome Home was a song that took me years to finally put into distribution. It goes from kind of like my childhood and what I went through in my childhood, and then evolves into what was going on during 9/11, and then evolves into the way I was treated in the church.
Hell yeah. Kind of made me feel old, but I was at work when 9/11 happened. They shut down the whole plant, sent everyone home. It was crazy.
I was in 6th grade.
Oh, will you hush? Jesus Christ. I'm only 8 years older than you. That ain't bad. Oh, shit. All right, so we're going to go to Mimzy's Welcome Home. We'll be right back after this song.
To ask for that.
This is a loud beat.
My child stuck at home learning, loves watching. Welcome home. Little girl trapped because of her mother's pride. There's nowhere to run, he's drunk, you let him stay the night. Daddy issues, mom big fucking surprise. Maybe you stayed silent cause they all gave you the right price. She isn't evil, you was the one who was fucked up. Left him for his girlfriend cause he wouldn't let you fuck. Put on the front, she got the brunt and blacked out cause you didn't have the balls to be a whore and get smacked out. Your baby wanted to feel love that got taken in youth cause your lover wanted to touch. Child doesn't ever get to grow up, found drugs, contradicted everything they dreamed of. Just wanna sit and get lit like a parents did, a force to be reckoned with. Just kids being kids, I guess. Just kids being kids, I guess. I fucking guess. A child stuck at home learning, loves watching. Welcome home. What are these forces? Parents sat at home scratching their head with branches. Follow with the lead, the blind melancholy is. Don't want to be involved with the bomb slew over. Motherfuckers think it's frightening. Take a breath cause we're fighting. Not to the death with fast as lightning. It never strikes twice. In spite of the ammo we're bringing. What's the back up by the choir singing? They don't want to be involved. They don't understand. Only thing they can think about is how they miss the dad. Displaced delusion becoming formations. Distortions y'all about to feel why our children have choices. Must want our kids laying awake, lost in anxiety because the daddy missed the date. Mommy isn't home, what is there left to do? They found the outlet they know best. Mom and dad, they learned it from you. A child stuck at home learning, loves watching. Welcome home. You evil bitch, you just like your fucking dad. All this shit in my head, I had to go and light a match. You could call yourself Christian, you wanna shut up and listen. Couldn't go outside and play, you said I'd come up missing. Couldn't help me in the church, dressed in black, called me Satan. Found cocaine was so insane while the devil was steady draining. Pushing Jesus down our throat, telling us we was corrupt. We wanted the pain to stop the calling quality of drugs. Should have been about real love, not your concept of what God is when you're that fucked up. Hard to remember where it started, must have did too much when the words become distorted. Little girl trapped because of her mother's pride. There's nowhere to run, he's drunk, you let him stay the night. She isn't evil, you was the one who was fucked up. Wanted the pain to stop, the calling quality of drugs. A child stuck at home learning, loves watching. Welcome home.
So I heard you mention the church. What happened with the church?
So, long story short, there was a church that was around the corner from my house, and we, of course, had our little neighborhood gang, okay? And we would go there to eat, because they had, like, chili cook-offs, and they had nights where we could go get food, and we were hungry. And the deal was we had to sit and listen to their speeches on their concepts of what was right and what was wrong. And of course, my whole crew, we were all Gothic, all of us. And so, you know, we would roll in there, and I actually had a woman at one point in time pull me aside into the bathroom and told me that I was satanic because of the way I was dressing.
Wow.
Yeah, true story.
So stupid.
Very.
I used to be religious, but not anymore. I'm completely atheist. We'll just say that. Someone ruined that for me.
Well, I'm not atheist, but I'm spiritual.
Is it true? I don't judge. I just don't like the people that push it on other people. Like
That part.
that bothers me. But yeah, I would have to say I'm atheist. I don't believe in either hell or heaven, or I believe there's something, just not what man wrote in a book.
That part.
Yep. But I had one more question before we do shout outs. So if you could open up for any artist, who would it be and why?
Man, y'all really putting the pressure on me tonight. It would have to be somebody that would cooperate with the type of music that I'm producing. I think Jelly Roll might be a good fit. Just because of the vibe that I present and bring to the table. I would be honored to open for him.
I can't believe how far he's come, man, being one of us in the underground, and now it blows my mind.
Yes.
Good
He
for
sat
him.
in, what was it, just a city council meeting, or where did he sit and talk about fentanyl?
City
And
council.
I was automatically like right there, like, well done, for real, because he brought to the table a very, very serious subject that has been pushed to the side for so long. And he was like, hey, y'all need to listen to what I'm saying. And he did the damn thing, you know, so I'm very proud of him for that.
So before we do shout outs, you care if I do one more video reaction with you?
No, absolutely. Go ahead.
All right, I got one more for you now. I have to play. Okay.
It's because of what you just said.
Yep, because of what you just said.
I mean, crap.
Here's one more for you.
All right.
You know who that is?
Who, Jelly Roll or his wife?
His wife.
Absolutely. And I have a lot of respect for her and the platform that she has, because that takes a lot of guts coming from being a sex worker into, you know, building upon that. It really does. I have a lot of respect for her.
Hell yeah.
Whoever's doing the videography is doing an amazing job.
That's not me. You got to go down the phone and reverse rabbit hole because it's insane.
Okay.
Like hit his. Are you in a hurry? I'll play one more. Just one more.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, I'm not in a hurry at all.
There's one that absolutely blew my mind. I've been listening to him, God, back when he was dropping rap CDs to what he's doing now, Ronnie. What was it? Okay, I know what it is. Oh, technology.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Blame Mercury.
Yep. All right, here we go. This one. One more, and then we're going to do some shout outs. I'm going to get you hooked to Falling in Reverse. Okay. It's like his stuff's like watching a movie. It's so nuts. Whoever, and he says, I watch a lot of his TikToks. He wants production and quality over pushing out songs.
Yeah,
and this guy needs a freaking reward for his music videos, because I watch a lot of videos, and I never in my life seen videos like this from an artist.
No.
This would probably be one of my favorite ones right here. Watch the World Burn. All right, I got to tell you the story of who that guy is that he's making fun of. Sebastian Bach came on TikTok and said he wasn't a real artist because they have to have laptops to do their back vocals and like their sound effects and stuff. They had laptops stolen and had to cancel the show. So this is dedicated to him right here, this part. So what'd you think of that one?
See, this is what I like about him, and this is what we actually shout out to Expletive here in Shreveport. They are a death metal band, but they're doing the exact same thing. They're taking the lyrics, and instead of like some old school Cannibal Corpse or Cradle of Filth, you know what I'm saying? Like some really scary stuff, you know. What I like about him, again, shout out to Expletive here in Shreveport, is he's taking the death metal and he's really putting messages in there like, hey, like this is more than what you just see. You know, this is much deeper than what you see on the outward appearance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So am I turning into a Fallen in Reverse fan yet?
I mean, you know, I hate to, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be so honest with you. I really don't like to consider myself a fan because my thing is, at the end of the day, these are all artists. I'm an artist. Nope. You know, at the end of the day, we're here on Earth. We're people, you know. So it's not so much a fan thing as it is like a
respect
for other artists.
Hell yeah.
You have the best answers to everything.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a pretty good interview.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. Instead of like two
this cat.
2 syllable answer, you actually give us what we want to hear.
She's smart.
Yeah.
She's in depth. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. It's been a damn good interview. Has there anything we haven't covered on the interview that you like?
I don't know. Is there anything else you want to cover on the interview?
Any upcoming projects? CD?
You know, I'm always in the lab. I'm always writing. I'm always looking for resources and listening to beats. And whenever the muse creeps up on me, you know, I take action. You know, I'm sitting in my lab like right now as we speak and everything. This is my little office. This is I like to call it my dungeon. This is just where I like to spend my time. You know, and like I said, I have a couple of local projects that are coming up. And then I was just selected to have a couple of my tracks put into some of our local independent films here in Shreveport. So that's coming up and that's exciting. That's something to look forward to. And I'm always in the community. I've always got my hands in the community when it comes to kids, doing art projects, teaching kids song structures, you know, just being involved in like community cleanup projects, making sure that I'm present during prolific things that are occurring in our community, and just making sure that I keep my hands around that as well. You know, it's not just about the music. It's so much more than that for me.
Oh yeah, I like hearing that. So what do you got? You got any shout outs you want to do before we hop off?
So, yes, I want to shout out again, Rude Boys Artworks, for sponsoring me. I would like to shout out the Divas Resource Empowerment Center. I will be a guest speaker at their domestic violence awareness dinner, in October. So I want to give them a shout out. I want to give a shout out to just Shreveport. You know, making moves and representing for the city is important. And I want to give a shout out to my children and my mother.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for taking the time, getting on. It's definitely a good interview. I'll get your music in a rotation. You got any upcoming projects, shows, music, new songs? Let me know.
I will for sure.
I'll put them on, get reactions from other artists during an interview. All right, we're going to hop off here. It's Underground Wicked Radio, Sinister Minded Music official radio. I know you're listening, Easy. Go check them out, Sinister Minded Music on YouTube. They're always dropping new music. They got, I want to say 8 or 9 artists now. Next week, we will be back with Chloe Kills. That's a tongue twister some reason tonight. LSP artist. I'm looking forward to that. She's going to be doing an interview from Tom Float, 6 artists now. Easy's correcting me. Tom Woods. show that I want to say Violent J's putting on. There's going to be a lot of dope artists there. So hopefully Scum and Ellis, Scum or Insane Poetry will hop on for that. Said she'll be hanging out with them. We will be back next Saturday. Everyone have a good night. Underground Wicked Radio out.